Hello, everyone, and welcome to my happy place. I hope it becomes yours as well. Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. Let's have a little craft and chat. Today we're going to do DIY texture paste. And here is the formula for it, roughly. It's a 1/4 cup of baby powder, a tablespoon of glue, and a tablespoon of acrylic paint. You mix it together with a spatula and add small amounts of water until it's like a toothpaste consistency. We're going to just wing it. I don't usually when I make it measure, but this is the recipe. Okay, so if you're a follow kind of person, then you go by that. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. Powdery. We're gonna just put approximately what I think is about a 1/4 cup of baby powder in there. And then we're going to put glue, if we can get the glue out of here. Let's just take the lid off. There we go. Let's pour about a tablespoon of glue in there. That's about right. And it says to use white acrylic paint, but actually I want to use a color. So I'm going to use, what is this? Patina, actually. And we're going to put about a tablespoon, it's got booger in it, of that in here as well. And that's about a tablespoon. All right, we're going to mix it up. Let's mix it up with our little craft knife here. And we're just going to start, mixing. Get that off the edge there. Mixing. I'm making a mess. Not good, not good. Do not wear black while you're working with powder. Not a good idea. Mix it. All right, I have like a little dropper so we can start adding some water. So let's just add some water because it's not the consistency it needs to be at all. Just keep on mixing. See, it's getting a little bit better with the water that we added. We need to add some more water for sure. You just want to add a little bit of water at a time because although if you add too much, you can add a little bit more powder. It's kind of like when you make icing for cookies, like homemade icing. If you add too much liquid, then it's going to get too liquidy. Let's add a little bit more because we want it to be like an icing consistency here. This is way too crumbly. See it? It's still way too crumbly. Might have been too much powder. Okay, now it's starting to pick up a little bit, but not to where we need it to be. Well, at least it's picking up all the loose powder now. All right, let's loosen it up a little bit. Very sticky. It's getting better though. We definitely need more water. More water here. All right. I feel like we need something stiffer to stir this. Okay, here we go. That's the consistency we need. It's like a fine line between what works and what doesn't. See how it, just that little bit of extra water gave it a really good consistency. And here we go. This is good. This is like toothpaste consistency, and that's what we want. So it's just kind of like a fine line that you have to go by. You know, I learned how to do this because, well, I looked it up because originally I was doing, when I Carry the Crafter, I was doing one of his boxes, and I was like, I didn't have any of the paste, and I was like, you know, I really want to be able to, you know, do this, but I don't have any of the paste. There's got to be a way maybe that you can make it yourself, and of course there was. So, all right, let's stick this stuff off the table here. All right, now I have we're gonna do it on some tags. These are just music papers cut into tags, and we're gonna use some stencils. I got some new stencils, so let's try those out. Let's see here. I had ordered them for my gel plate, but we can use them for this too, because they wash off, so you can use them for many purposes. Let's see. I want to be able to do it hopefully all at one time. Maybe we're gonna put, these are from my glue book, and then I just, when I'm done with them, I cut them up into tags. This is potentially going to make a mess. Should we put a piece of paper underneath here? Probably. We probably need to put a scrap piece of paper. That would probably be a good idea. And let me think where one might be. Here we go. No, that's not going to be big enough. Actually, here we go. This will work. Let's put this underneath it, just in case. So maybe we don't make quite as big of a mess as we're probably going to make, because this potentially could be a big mess. Okay. All right. There we go. We need something to weight this down. There we go. And this is just like old cheap school glue. I mean, it's nothing fancy, folks. Wait, I want to straighten that up a little bit. Okay. All right. So now, hopefully this works. We're about to find out. Let's use this one. We're gonna use this. And we're just gonna this might be a little bit too, this might not be stiff enough. Wait a minute. There we go. I don't know, it's pretty good. It's not going to get everything, so you have to understand that right up front. It's going to pick up bits and pieces of it, and we're going to try to get it as much as we can. You know what would be really good to use this? I have something that we can use to help us keep things in place. There's that one. Let's do this one over here. I'm just gonna smear it. And you can see it going in to the grooves there. Ugh, mess that is. Whoa! I'm making a mess. I don't really like to make messes, so I'm not sure this is really my thing. Probably not something I'm going to do a lot, but I wanted to show you that it's possible to do it, to make your own, and you can make it any color you want, and it's a lot cheaper to buy some baby powder. Whoops, that one might have gotten messed up. Than it is to, okay, wait, there we go. Than it is to buy textured pastes. Again, my theory, you know, although it probably, if you buy it, it would probably last you a while, you know, but it is a one and, you know, kind of one and done thing where this is a lot cheaper and you can make it yourself, and it only took a couple minutes, as you saw. So let's do this. There. One more here. Here we go. I'm trying to get some of the, like, the extra that's on top, so we're not having to clean as much. There we go. All right, let's try it. Let's pull it and see how it did. Oh, it's cool. I'm telling you right now, it's neat. Oops, this one's come apart. This one, the glue's not staying very well. Okay. Voila. Pretty cool. I love it. Let's get a paper towel and clean this mess up here. See how cool it is? And now it's textured. See? It's pretty neat. We're going to set these aside and do some more. I think doing that many at a time is probably... Here, let's scrape this off here. Maybe we don't need that paper. Maybe we can just... This is glass. I don't know why I have such a problem getting messy. Let's do these two. Let's do... No, let's just do one. Let's do this one. The thing is, you're going to have places for it to dry. But I mean, it does work really cool. You could do it any color you wanted. You could do it red, you could do it black. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. This is getting kind of thicker as it's sitting too. I might have to thin it back out here a little bit. But I think it'll be all right. I don't remember having to do that when I did it with the box. All right, let's see. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to make room because I'm gonna have to have these sitting everywhere, all over the place. Because I've got a lot of them. Whoop. Where'd that paper towel go? I got some on my hands. Yuck. Although, I mean, it's just painting. Of course, I'm doing a live stream tonight, so that's going to be interesting. They're going to be like, why do you have paint all over your hands? Because lots of times, you know, that stuff doesn't come off right away. and I like do dishes by hand and everything. I don't have a dishwasher, but yeah, it still sometimes stays on there, especially ink, right? Oh my gosh, ink. So let's see what went on this week. I went out, took my son to the doctor Monday, and it was downtown, and our downtown is like a city downtown, and it's not somewhere I go very often, and the last time I went, I haven't driven down there in years, but of course I had to drive. So, yeah, that was interesting. I had like, my anxiety was like worse than it has been in a really long time. And it's horrible. You know, it's just a horrible feeling. Like your whole body tenses up. And I mean, so like then every move that you make is just like painful physically. And because your muscles and everything are so tense. And it's just horrible, and I just wanted to cry, and it was just so bad. My anxiety was just horrible driving down there, and it was rush hour, and the sun was in that weird place where it makes it so it's really hard to see traffic lights and things, and I wasn't familiar with the route that we were going. Oh, it was just horrible. I thought I was going to have to pull over and call somebody to come get us. I mean, that's how bad it was. I was just ready to just lose my marbles. But I made it there. I did it miraculously. And we made it there and got everything done for him. And it was a miracle, I'm telling you. It was for sure a miracle, because I don't know, it's just not something that I'm really very good at. But on the way home, I was fine. On the way home, and I didn't come home the same way that I went. And of course, it was a little bit later, so the traffic was better. It wasn't rush hour anymore. And, but yeah, on the way home, I did fine. So it was just getting there that was making me super, super anxious. But at least I did it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. And went way out of my comfort zone, and I didn't give up. So that's a good thing. And I know that to a lot of people this probably sounds really stupid. Like, I know that people go places every day, and it's just difficult for me. So, and I'm not the only one. It's difficult for a lot more people than you would think. So, ooh, this one's really cool. I can't wait till these dry. These are gonna be so neat. Okay, we should probably like clean this up a little bit. It smells really good in here. I wish I had smell-o-vision, because it smells like baby powder. So it smells really good. Let's okay, let's try to clean this up a little bit better than we're doing here. Come on, woman. We could get some Windex out, but we'll do that at the end. This is getting like, okay. I will put that over there so that we can get that dried. All right, let's use a different one. Let's do this one. This one's kind of neat. And I got these at AliExpress, folks. That's where I bought them. I'm not ashamed. I don't have a ton of money, and so this is where I buy things sometimes. I do buy things on Amazon as well, and other places, but sometimes I buy things on Ali because it's cheaper. It makes it so I can afford them when I wouldn't be able to otherwise. So I'm tonight I'm doing the live stream, and I did this new kit. It's fried green tomatoes, and I can say that because this won't come out until September, so it will have already been out with August's kit. Gosh, I'm so excited about it. I hope it does well because it was a lot of fun making, and I think it's really kind of cool. So I think it's a cool kit, and so I'm really excited to share it with everybody and see what everybody thinks about it. I said I was going to try something new, and I never did I? Oh well, it would just make it a mess anyway. Oh, there we go. There's that one. See how you can kind of see how it fills in those holes? We don't have a ton of this left. Once this is gone, I'm probably going to stop. I do have like a jar of the white that I made when I was, because when I initially made this, I did do it in white because I wasn't sure if you could, how, you know, doing it in another color would affect it. But when I was making it, I realized it wouldn't really matter what color you used. But I do have some left because I didn't use a ton of it. But it's pretty thick. I would have to add some water to it. But I'm just saying that because you can keep it and reuse it later. You don't have to, it's not a thing you have to make every single time, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see how this one did. Let's see how we did with this one. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Cool. Yeah. I'm liking that. Those are pretty neat. I'm running out of places to stick this stuff to dry it. Come on. The good news is I think it dries pretty fast. Okay. Let's do a few more of these. I should have got the lace one out. The lace one might be cool too. Let's do this here. Maybe next time I do them, I'll do the lace one. I don't know. I wanted to try these new stencils out because I haven't tried them yet. So I think I put this on the opposite side that I used it last time. Oh, whoops. Probably not a good idea. I'm not an expert at this, folks. I'm just figure things out, and when I do, I try to share them with y'all. But by no means do I claim to be an expert, and by no means is this like a tutorial. It's just basically a, hey, this is what I did. If you want to try it, try it type thing. If you don't want to have to spend your money on this stuff, you want to do DIY, and you don't just want instructions, you want to see that it has been successful, then this is the way to go. I like this little tool. I got these tools on Amazon. I saw that other people had them, and they weren't expensive. It came like a whole pack of them for not very much money. These aren't like fancy ones. They're just, you know, basically like plastic silverware type thing. Consistency, maybe a little bit thicker than that, but not much. Like your expensive plastic silverware. Not your cheap stuff. Although nothing's cheap anymore, is it? Alright, let's see how this one did. Oops. Cool. Oh, I pulled it apart. I think the moisture from the paint might be pulling these apart a little bit. But pretty cool. Pretty neat. Set that one there. We might have to clean up a little bit again because I kind of made a mess on that one. There. Let's grab another paper towel here. Just wipe some of this excess up a little bit. Okay. All right, that's that one. Let's try this one because we're getting low on paste and I want to try them all three. So let's try this one now. I'm not sure we're going to get all of these done, but that's okay. I just cut a bunch of, I'd had a few glue book pages and I thought, well, let's just cut those up so that I can use them as tags. And we'll use them for this because you want something that has some interest, right? You don't want to just probably use plain paper, but yeah, you want something that's got some kind of interest behind it, but not something that's too busy. So I thought these book pages would actually be kind of perfect for it. Let's see here. Oh, a little bit right there. Yeah, we're gonna have used pretty much all of this. But we did quite a few tags actually. So, and of course, you know, you could make more. Maybe make it in a different color, or you could double the recipe. You know, instead of using a 1/4 cup, you would use a 1/2 cup, and then you would use 2 tablespoons of glue and 2 tablespoons of paint instead of, you know, a quart of one. So yeah, this is almost all gone. This is going to be our last one, I think, folks, because we don't have any more left after this. And this video has probably been long enough, to be honest. I've probably, as Julie says, I probably waffled on long enough. I love that she says that. Waffle on. I want to get a shirt that says, keep calm and waffle on. Oops. Oh man, I hope I didn't just mess that up by doing that. Alright, I think that should be good. I don't want to mess with it too much more because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up even more. Ooh, cool. This one is kind of a lot, but pretty cool. This one kind of got a lot in it right there, but that's okay. It's probably going to take it longer to dry. But what do you think? I think it's cool. I hope you all enjoyed this. And I hope you try it. If you try it, let me know that you tried it. You know, go on to my Happy Place Crafting Facebook group and share that you tried it, because it's actually kind of fun if you don't, especially if you like to make messes. You know, I'm not a messy person. I don't like to make messes, but this was okay for me. So yeah, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 tags done. So that's pretty good in that short amount of time. All right, it was pretty successful. So don't forget to thumbs up. Well, I don't know where my thumbs up is, but oh, there it is. Thumbs up. I'm not gonna lay it down because I'm just gonna get a mess. Look at my hands, mess. And until next time, take care. Thank you for watching Happy Place Crafting. please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It means a whole lot.